and you can quote this on me. There is no way the Orioles or Red Sox make the playoffs this season. Yeah, yeah. There's no way. There's no way.
I set the bar really low at the NBA predictions.
I don't think all Mavs fans look into the stats like I do.
It's not the great value Target brand toilet paper or whatever. It's the Charmin Ultra Strong.
I don't know if Nick Nurse is the coach for the Raptors. I don't know if he's the reason why they won the 2019 championship. I feel like that was more of a team effort.
The Mavs cannot say we do not miss Seth Curry shooting threes.
This questions the firing of Dwayne Casey, who I think is a very underrated coach.
To me, the Capitals really pushed all their chips for this season.
Hello, I'm Mike Grimes, and you've been listening to Outsiders Opinions with Kevin and Austin.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to our MLB Opinions of the Week. I'm Kevin, and I'm joined by not the rookie on this podcast, but it was the only way I could fit rookie in, Austin.
Yeah, we are not rookies here, but I do. I'm excited for this video. I do think that this was not as hard as our last movie video. So if you haven't checked that out, please do. But I'm interested to see who you have, because I think we may disagree a little bit.
Yeah, I'm curious. I'll start it off then. My 5 is Josh Young. I think he's lower on this list just because of the injury. I think he could have been leading the Rookie of the Year campaign, but he's been out for an extended time that he can't really win it, in my opinion.
Yeah, Young did not make my list because of the injuries. I think he's an amazing player, but I don't have him as high. He'd probably, if we did a top 10, he'd be there, but not top 5. My 5 is Yuri Perez. Another player that's dealt with injuries, so we went different ways with this, but Perez has been so dominant. He has a 3.06 ERA, which for a rookie is incredible. 144 ERA plus, and he's really been the Marlins' best starter. And I know he's only pitched in 18 games, which isn't a lot, but it's a little bit less than average. He'll probably get up to 22, which is okay, but he's another player like Young that hasn't played as much, so he's not going to get as much credit. He's not going to win the award, but I do think he deserves some props.
Yeah, he's a guy that would have been in my top 10, similar to what you said about Young for Yuri Perez, who's really good. 4 for me is Gunnar Henderson.
Wow, Gunnar at 4. Why is Gunnar at 4?
I think he's just really good. I know he struggled earlier on in the year, and that's pushed him down. And I just really like the 3 guys above him.
Okay. Well, my 4 is Kodai Senga. Senga is a very talented pitcher this year, and just like Perez has been dominant in his time, he's also been on a very bad team. He's a 2.95 ERA, and it's just been remarkable. What kind of brings him down a little bit is he even has a lower ERA plus than Yuri Perez. So I think it's partially because he's playing at a pitcher's park that it kind of helps him out. But he's incredible. He's a 3.46 FIP, which is very good. 1.2 WHIP is okay, but his 11 strikeouts per 9 is remarkable. So he's had a great season.
All right, who's your 3?
My 3 is Matt McLain. McLain's only played in 89 games, but in those 89 games, he's easily been the Reds' best player. He has 3.7 WAR, and what he's done as a rookie shortstop, second baseman, he's really been a shortstop. To compare, Josh Young has played 109 games, but his WAR this year is 2.2. McLain has played in 89 games, Kevin. His WAR is 3.7.
Dang.
So it's over 1.4 or 1.5. It's 1.5 more WAR, and that's because he's remarkable in the field and hitting. He's a 129 OPS plus, and the fact that he can field and hit, he's just been the best player on the Reds. And the fact that he's doing that for a playoff team, best player on the team, as a rookie, it's remarkable.
Yeah. He's not on my list, but man, I wonder if we did a top 10, how many of them would be Reds players?
I
Maybe it's
haven't
a
thought
question.
about it. We'd have to look at it.
Maybe it's a question for another day. But yeah, Matt McClain is great, and yeah, my third guy is Masataka Yoshida. I know he's kind of fallen off, but man, I was not expecting him to do this well with the Red Sox and the Red Sox too, and really nice signing, and he's really lived up to it. I know he's only at like 289 now, but still, I think he's an overall better hitter. Defensively, I think he's okay, but
Yeah,
overall,
he's average at best, maybe a little bit below average. But Yoshida didn't make my list, so we have extremely different lists. My next guy is my number 2, right?
yes, I believe so.
My
Yeah.
number 2 is Corbin Carroll. Carroll's had a great year this year, and he's helping uh, a team that hasn't made the playoffs in a long time get there. But what kind of knocks him down for me is his fielding. He isn't the best fielder. He is a negative .6 DWAR, and the next guy is just better at fielding, and that's why they both can hit, but the next guy is just so much better at fielding that I think he takes the cake.
Okay. My two is the guy you had at 4, Kodai Senga. I just love Kodai Senga. He's incredible on a bad team, but man, that's got to be one of the saving graces for the Mets right now is Kodai Senga and the contract. I love his ghost fork pitch and just have you seen the overlay with his fastball? And
Yeah, I have on
it's insane.
pitching
Yeah,
ninja, pitching ninja.
pitching ninja. Yeah, it's just insane. I love it. So yeah, he's number 2 for me. Then my number 1 is Corbin Carroll. I'm assuming you have Gunnar Henderson at 1.
I do. Henderson has 5.6 WAR this season and again, I don't think WAR means everything. The Corbin Carroll's 4.9, but what really makes the difference is fielding. Not only does Corbin not play as hard of a spot as Gunnar does in the field, but if you look at OPS plus, Gunnar has a 128 to Corbin's 133, but the fielding difference is remarkable because Gunnar has 1.8 DWAR and more WAR overall, while Corbin Carroll has negative 0.6. So to go from 1.8 to negative 0.6, that's a 2.4 difference. Gunnar is so good on both sides, which is why I prefer him.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I see your point. This is actually a tougher list, and there are so many more options than I expected to be. But yeah, overall, really solid class of rookies. And yeah, let us know what you think. Any final thoughts, Austin?
No,
That's all we got. We appreciate you listening, and thank you for listening to Outsiders Opinions.